2007, after being made redundant from work, I decided to buy a van, do it out basic and go on tour around the UK and Europe. In that time, I learnt how to find safe and in some cases rewarding park-ups. After around 3 months, I'd learnt to stick by 5 simple rules. And today, I'm going to share that with you. The first thing I learnt was to always stay away from tourist hotspots. I found that being in these places sometimes resulted in me being moved. If this happens, it can be difficult to find somewhere that's safe and quiet and is nothing but inconvenient. The second thing was, it's better to head for the open countryside, especially woodland areas, because anybody you meet there is usually doing exactly the same thing as you. Number 3, avoid major roads and laybys. They're often noisy and you're not going to get much sleep, and after all, you can't stay there for longer than a night really. Number 4, ask for permission. Landowners and farmers will sometimes allow you to stay. This can bring added benefits such as water and work. I'll go more into that later in the video. And finally, stay hidden and quiet. If that's what you want to do and you just want to get away from it all, then I'll show you exactly how to do it. You're now seeing this clip that we took in Wales. This was to avoid Storm Ciara. We needed somewhere to get out the storm quickly, and this was an ideal spot. Bear in mind that sometimes the routes to these places aren't always good. Often rough tracks, so if you've got the smartest new van available, then this probably isn't for you. But for us, it did the trick we wanted it to do. It kept us out of the storm and we stayed here a couple of nights while it passed. So let's get into it. First of all, to find a location like this, you need to bring up your normal maps. This will show you the smaller roads better. Once you've found that location, you're happy to go there, then change over to your satellite view. This will give you a totally different perspective of the area. If you change over to satellite view, you can see all the bald patches, and that's exactly what you're looking for. You're just looking for bare patches in the road where you could possibly stay for the night, which are out the way. When you first do it, always make sure that you pick out more than 1 or 2 locations. This way you won't be disappointed. You simply follow the map down and look again for all the bald patches that you're coming across. Here's one here which I would have picked out, and then I'd have gone further down the road, picking out more and more places as I go. You'll see on this map that there's actually quite a few. So just continue going round until you can pick out possibles. There's another one. Continue on, and now you should have 4 or 5 places which are always a possibility that you can stay there. Now and again you'll come across a really good patch like this one. Now it does look a bit rough from Google Earth, but there's probably loads of places where you could park up on that patch, so just mark it. If you're going that way anyway, you've got nothing to lose. But look at this one. This one is a definite go, and it even looks like it's tarmac, and it really is as simple as that. Once you've got 4 or 5 places, pick on one, press directions, and it'll take you straight to that spot. It couldn't be any easier. To help you out a bit more, here's a few apps that you might be able to download. You've got Park for Night, and if you're looking for a motorhome or anything like that, look at motorhomer.com. You've got Britstops, and a really good useful web page is wanderingbird.com. This one will give you loads of facts about wild camping in and around the UK. I do urge you to bring that site up. It's really good information and it will help you out when you're wild camping around the UK. There is an alternative to driving around, and that is if you have a drone, you can simply put that drone up in the air and have a good scout around the area that you've chosen to be in, like I did on this occasion. This was an old quarry which was near us at the time. I wanted to have a look in there, so basically put the drone up and flew over it. It was a fantastic location, but unfortunately the entrance to it was a bit rough, so we decided not to bother and we was happy with where we were. And that's it. That's all I've got for you this week. Normal service will be resumed next week. We've got some great travels coming up, and I've also got a new van and a van build coming up. I'm going to film that from start to finish. So I hope this video has been useful to some of you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different from me, but I've got no travels because I haven't been anywhere. But we've got some great stuff coming up. We've got some long distance travels coming up, and you want to be sure not to miss out on that. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. I really want this channel to grow for when we go abroad. So don't miss out on any of our adventures, and don't miss out on a really big van build that I've got coming up shortly. This one is going to be slightly different. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.